What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Gloria Martinez. Gloria Martinez, the one that has speculated to be a bigot due to her racist comments on Twitter, has deleted her Twitter account. Gloria Martinez has deleted her Twitter account altogether. Not the tweets that were on them like she could have done, but the whole account was deleted. Now, mind you people, let me counterpunch. We're looking at Mr. Fox versus Mr. Maestre, and we know that Fox was a replacement. We know he was a replacement fighter for the more known fighter Maestre. He was an undefeated fighter, an Olympian, from Venezuela, okay? And, also it's like we seen the attention gets viewed, okay, and waved to Gloria Martinez. Gloria Martinez had the worst scorecard because it didn't even reflect the other two. Now, mind you, all of those guys, Singh and Mariano, okay, they both had it for Maestre. It's just what sticks out like a sore thumb, okay, is Gloria's scorecard. And another thing that sticks out is the racist things that she said on social media. So people aren't idiots. You put two and two together very easily. You're like, okay, well, what's the connection between you being Latin or whatever versus, and then you bring up your presidential, preference, and then you scoring a weird lopsided scorecard from a guy, or against a guy rather, that is not Latino, that is black. It makes it look real weird, but it makes you look that much guilty by deleting your whole Twitter account. Understand, people. She must have just had to do this, okay? Because this was up a long time. And how she felt about Michelle Obama and LeBron James and all these other ethnic groups that had something to say about some political standpoint, and she had something really derogatory to say about them and using slander and name calling and racial slurs to describe them. Now you think, or she feels, it's time for it to be shut down. Well, guess what? You're too late. You're too late for that. For Gloria now to just shut down everything makes her look more guilty. Okay? Because now too many people has attention to it. Now the WBA, and along with a lot of other people now, you've got to think about it. The NAACP, they probably looked at this and seen how injustice this was. And see, this type of stuff right here are the true things that happen in boxing that include racism. I mean, real racism. I don't mean the shit about like Wilder's talking about white privilege. However, that adds more to it, and that makes that legitified, right? Because people like Gloria that's actually discriminating against a guy because that guy don't look like her. And you mentioned, you guys mentioned, or know that I mentioned rather, self-hate. There is a such thing. Some people hate what they are, and it's sad, they hate themselves. So they hate other people that look like them. This might be the case with Gloria. Okay, but then again, it might not, because the guy that she ruled in favor of, maybe she's just using the lesser evils. But what brings her more attention and makes it really interesting is the fact that she decides to delete her Twitter account. For what now? Did someone make her do it? Or did she decide to do it because it looked bad? I mean, it did always look bad. So what's your point now? Now that you've actually discriminated against something and we can connect the dots, now you're trying to cover your tracks. That's just like cops coming and visiting your house, knocking on the door and saying, hey, we know you're a suspect in this. Don't leave town. And then you pack everything up and you leave town. That's exactly what she's doing. You're making yourself look guilty. Where are you going, Gloria? You know what I mean? So it's weird, and she's from Nicaragua. And you're from Nicaragua, and then and you have that type of stance. Well, hey, maybe you're just going for someone close to home other than the guy that's from not. Fox is not from farther place than where someone else is from. I'm speculating, but I mean, I'm using an educated guess, though, on why she would use a scorecard like that. But regardless of the other scorecards of Mr. Singh and Mariano, hers looks like the worst, and it sticks out the most, and it lets you know blatantly how different her scorecard is from these two guys. So how the hell someone like that, knowing what she's already said, you can't hide what people, there's such thing as screenshots, people. There's mirroring programs. When they see you, they can record everything that you said on your social media. So you might have deleted it, but that doesn't mean that the shit's ever going to go away, because people already have it. I have it. Other people have it. Now you decide, oh, I got to get rid of it. Like no one has seen what you saw. No one can unsee what you saw or what you posted. And the shit's been there for a very long time. You and all your bigot talk. Now you're going to try to erase it? No. Here's my counterpunch to Gloria Martinez. Don't erase it. Matter of fact, put it up there. Be proud of it. Because at least you showing people at least who you are as a person. So we'll know never to bring you back in the limelight or with the responsibility for judging another poor guy that does not look like you. That's at least we can do. See, the people like Gloria, those are the easy ones. The people that scare me is the people that you will never know. They'll always have some kind of shady stuff and you'll never know where it's coming from. Well, I thought this guy won. At least Gloria will let you know. She just decided to be chicken shit about it and try to get it away, because someone either scared her. But I'll tell you this. Mendoza, the president of the WBA, he has an obligation to do the right thing. And if he doesn't, he will be looked at just like or just as bad as Gloria Martinez. So I think him being at the reputation of the WBA, I think he has to put her as a sacrificial lamb to never judge again. That's the only way he's going to save face in all this, because it is what it is. Even though she's connected through politics and government officials or Nevada athletic officials and all this stuff that, she's tied in, not from Nevada, but, wherever they had it, the fight. So I think, even though I think he has to sweep the kitchen and get a lot of these people out of the sport, and starting with Gloria Martinez, because Gloria Martinez is a person that does not have any business judging fights. Okay, so, and then the question you ask yourself, what qualifies her to watch and judge fights anyway? When does any of these guys, John Mariano, David Singh, does any of these motherfuckers ever lace up some gloves in their life? I mean, that's just a question I just, wanted to know, but it's just crazy that, like, these guys, or these people rather, they are in charge of judging fights, but never fought. So how are they going to judge a fight or something that they don't know about? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Bigot Gloria Martinez deleting her Twitter account. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.